YouTube video. Not that I'm gonna actually, you know, say anything.
Hey friends, so yesterday was our monthly Azure Standard drop pickup from the truck, and so I got to show you what I got this month. I got some things that we have gotten in the past that we needed, and I'm trying a few new things that I want to show you. So a couple of things before I show you what I got. First of all, I learned that I have been saying it correctly all this time. I've always wondered, you know, when you see something written out but you never hear it pronounced, it is Azure. It's not Azure or Azure. They posted a cute little video on their YouTube page a week or two ago and said, this is how we say it on the farm. We don't care how you say it, but this is how we say it. So it is Azure Standard. Thought that was fun. And also, I'm coming to you today from our newly redecorated and painted and all that master bedroom. Usually I would film these hauls in my kitchen, but the laundry is going and it's really loud. The dishwasher is going and it's really loud, and my youngest is having some screen time. So it's quieter in here, and I didn't have that much stuff, so I put it on the table here behind me. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen the transformation of this space over the last few months. I'll leave a link in the description here. If you're not following me on Instagram and want to see, I do have a highlight saved of this whole thing. Let me show you what I got. So first up, the usuals, the things that I've gotten before and needed to restock on. Cheese. They sell this in roughly 5-pound packages. This one's 4.99. And I just checked the price. When I've gotten it in the past, it's been just over $4 a pound, which if you think about those blocks of cheese that you might get at the grocery store that are 8-ounce blocks that you can get, like you can get them at Aldi for, I think, $2 for an 8-ounce block. So that's $4 a pound. So this was very comparable. I just looked and it is about $5 a pound now, which that's still $2.50 for one of those packages. And we know that this is good quality stuff. So I'm okay with that. We also get mozzarella that way. I will actually go ahead and break it up into little roughly 8-ounce chunks, and someday I'll get a vacuum sealer. But for now, I just wrap them up in plastic wrap and then put all those in a gallon plastic bag and put those in the freezer. And then we pull out those chunks when we need them. This is our favorite kind of ketchup. I buy it by the 3-pack now. In fact, I've convinced my mother-in-law that this is really good ketchup. She's had it enough times at our house that she said, can you bring me 1 or 2 of those ketchups that you guys have? I really like that. So bringing her some ketchup this month. Parchment paper. This stuff is good quality. It says that it is compostable and it is unbleached, which I didn't even realize until I ran out of parchment paper and then Azure was out of it. So I had to get some from the regular grocery store and I used it, and I'd forgotten how white parchment paper from the grocery store is. Well, this stuff is not white. It's like a creamy brownish color because it's unbleached. Because you don't want bleach touching your food, right? They finally had the dark cocoa powder in stock again. This is red alkalized cocoa powder. So it's like, I think they might call it Dutch processed. And I don't know, we just really like dark chocolate in our house. So anytime we make brownies or anything else that takes cocoa powder, I really like the dark stuff. And they've been out of this for a while. So I was really happy to even get just 1 pound of it. It is definitely more expensive than regular cocoa powder, but it's worth it. Coconut oil, nice big quart-sized jar. So this is the first time that I've gotten specifically parsley. I get all of my spices, except for salt, from Azure now. And yeah, I was out of parsley, so it was time to order some of that in bulk. If you saw the last video that I posted, I think it was my most recent one, where I did my pantry tour and I showed how I store like the bulk spices and really all of the bulk stuff that I buy. check that out. If you haven't, I'll make sure I leave a link.
And then the non-food stuff. So I've gotten these Beeswax candles before. I keep one over here for my little, I call it my prayer and pondering corner. I keep one of these candles there. And then I have a stash of them up where we keep our candles for like power outages and stuff. They last a long time. They do smell very sweet, and they're pure beeswax. So they're not made, they don't have any soy or any other, no fragrance, no nothing. It's just straight up beeswax. So if you're gonna get healthy candles, that's about as close as you can get to healthy candles. More jojoba oil, I guess is how you say it. I have used this in things like my lotions and lip balms and things. This kind of oil is actually one of the closest that you can get to your own skin's natural oils. So it's very good for anything that you might have, that you might need for your skin. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I've been having allergy issues. I think I have a tree pollen allergy that's come out in the last couple of years. And so I've been trying to deal with that. And actually I will cleanse my face and I'll just put this straight on my face as an oil, and it feels really good and it works really well. So I've actually been going through quite a bit of that in the last month or two. And also, along with the face and arm stuff, this is what's called a Hydrosol. I have gotten Hydrosols from Plant Therapy in the past. They sell essential oils, and they have been out of all of their Hydrosols for a long time. I think they're redoing their formulations or something. So they've been out for a long time. And so I saw that Azure had a handful of these Hydrosols, and my skin has been just dying for some sort of relief. So I went ahead and got this Rose, Geranium, and Lemon Balm Hydrosol. So it's distilled water with your plants and your flowers, and it's like a watery concoction of herbs and flowers and things instead of just your straight essential oils. Yeah, it has something to do with how they capture the goodness of those herbs. So I used a little bit of this last night before bed to try to soothe my itchy skin. So we'll see. And then finally, I ordered, so let me get it out one-handed. These are 1 gallon sized jars for storage. I have been water glassing eggs, which if you see or go see my food storage pantry tour video, you can see where I have water glassed some eggs to store them, preserve them to use next winter. And these gallon sized jars are really nice for that. I can fit 2 to 3 dozen eggs in here. I'm also considering putting, I have my dishwasher powder that has come in bags from Azure. So I might dump those into here and then use a scooper to get our dishwasher powder out. I have a couple other ideas. They came in a 4-pack. You could buy them individually too. But the trouble is, I also ordered a 4-pack of lids, but guess what was out of stock and didn't ship? So I don't have my lids.
Let's see, what else was out of stock that didn't end up shipping? Some pasta. I had elbow macaroni noodles that I had in my cart that didn't ship. I took a chance on wheat berries. I have been adding, I still have enough for a couple months, but people have been having a hard time getting their wheat berries from Azure Standard because everybody all of a sudden is doing this. So I add them to my order every month just in case. And nope, no wheat berries this time around either. So that's it for this month. That order came to about $125. So one of my smaller months, which that's fine. If you shop with Azure, are any of these things that you have gotten before? What do you think of them? If you haven't shopped with Azure yet, I'll leave some links in the description so you can check out if they have a drop in your area. And I have a link to all of the things that are my favorite things to order. Maybe some of these new items will get added to there soon. So thanks for being here. Hope that was interesting today. Let me know what you think. We'll do this again next month.